Blended families, when done right, supply joy for all. But when you don't plan properly, they produce their own sets of difficulties and circumstances. Because if you have children from a prior marriage and you don't properly plan, well, what could happen? And what do I mean by don't properly plan? Well, there's layers of plans and levels of plans and an array of plans. If you have none, so you're at 0. If you have a will, you might be at a 7.5. And if you have a trust, you might be at a 10. So in this little story, 10 is really good. Well, if you have no plan, you follow the plan of New York State. That's intestate. And if a person passes away, their asset, any asset they have in their individual name, goes to their spouse and their children. Spouse and children receive. So now what happens if a person is married and they have children from another relationship? They're still their kids. So if you own a house, that house goes to your spouse partially and to your children partially. But the spouse, well, that spouse may not want to have shared. I'm fracturing that sentence. Perhaps that spouse doesn't want to provide for your children. Or the reverse. What would happen if you have your name on the deed with your spouse, but you also want to protect your children? You need a plan. So what are the things to do to figure out where things are going to go and how you want them to go and what to do? Well, speak to an estate planning attorney. This guy. Speak to an estate planning attorney and let that attorney know what's good, what it is that you're looking to do. And then we can have a conversation about what would make the most sense for you and your family. Speak to your family. Let them know, this is what I intend to do. I'm going to provide for my spouse for a period of time, and then the house is going to go to you children. I have money in a bank account that's going to go to children, and I want this other specific asset to go here or there, right? So speak to an attorney, speak to your family. Think about the plan that you want. Take care of, don't just set a plan, but then don't forget it. Don't forget to review it or look at it again. Periodic and frequent reviews of your plan make sense, either both with an attorney or on your own, just looking at your plan and looking at your family dynamics. Well, I was providing for this person and now we're not so close. So I want to remove that person or give that person something like that. And if you have minor children, name a guardian for your children, especially if they're children of a blended family. You want to make sure that they are taken care of. So those are just some of the things that I'd like you to think about when you have a plan. Thank you.